Please stay with us because we are going to be talking with this week's musician, the charismatic Clàudia Xiva from Amposta, who you might well remember from her appearances on the TV show Euphoria. Here's the kind of things she does.
Staring at the deck, hands behind my neck.
Clàudia Xiva, welcome to the Weekly Mag. It's a pleasure. You didn't come alone. You are here today with Josep Lanau. Welcome, Josep.
Thank you.
So, Clàudia, a lot of people will surely recognize you from Euphoria, which is a show on TV3, but I believe that was by no means your first public appearance. Was it? Tell us about it. Tell us about Euphoria and what happened before Euphoria.
Yeah, so I think that most people recognize me from Euphoria because I think it's where people started to hear my name. Maybe it was here in Catalonia. It was very famous at the moment, and but it was not my first activity as a singer or as an artist. Because since I am 6 years old, I've been playing the cello. I've been studying music at my music school in my town. It's a small town in Delta del Ebre.
Amposta.
Yeah, right. And when I was 15, 16, something like that, I started to really feel attracted to the idea of singing and being an artist, but like more maybe in drama or performing in different ways. So I started exploring that a little bit, and I started doing gigs with a piano player. And after that, at my town with some musicians. And then I came to Barcelona. I met Josep on the way also.
How did you two meet, actually?
Ooh, quite a long story.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Okay, long story short.
Long story short, we know each other from our childhood because our parents knew each other. Also, they're musicians. But we reconnected the pandemic online, and one thing led to another, and today we're here, so.
Right. You just released your first album called Kendama. Before we talk about your music, Clàudia, tell me about the name of the album. Why Kendama?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that. And so I kind of wanted that effect on people that people ask themselves, what does this mean? And I like to have this backstory behind the name. It's actually a toy, a Japanese toy made of wood, traditionally.
Okay.
That it's about you can Google it, but it's like repetition and repetition, and you try to put this wood ball in a hole.
Okay.
And it's really you get stuck to it because you want to do it and to achieve it, and that's a philosophy that I wanted to introduce to the album. Like, okay, I want this, so I'll try and try and try until I get there. And also, that didn't came like that. We were working on the album together, and at his studio, he had one of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started playing, and suddenly the name came.
So you discovered this Japanese toy through Josep?
More or less, yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, we could say.
Okay, excellent. Josep, you are actually also working on an album.
Yeah.
And I know that you have, it will be released next year, I think, and you have one song in common on this album, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be released on December 17th, probably. And it's quite a great thing to just create a song together that we, finally agreed on that I would sing and she would sing, because I tend to just play the guitar and compose and produce and all that, but we really wanted to, let's totally do this, and it's gonna be a really together song as a concept. So we wrote it together as we usually do, and then we're gonna sing it together, which is a new thing for us.
Awesome.
Well, for me.
This album is clearly a labor of love also, because you financed it yourself, okay? You launched it and also distributed it yourself, which sounds like a lot of work. Why did you decide to do that?
There are mainly two reasons. The first one, it's because at the beginning I really wanted a record label behind my album, But
Like most people from, like most artists
yeah,
actually from
right.
Euphoria, no?
Yeah. But once I started like searching and looking to it and talking to people, I saw that maybe the way the record labels work, it was not for my brand, because it's very folk, it's very personal, and I preferred to have these close-up things with my audience and with my music than have this procedure
I
and
see.
people giving their opinions, which I'm sure that you're totally right, but I really wanted this to be my thing. And the second reason is that I'm actually also an advertising and public relations student, and I knew that if I went through the whole process myself, I would learn a lot. And I did. I assure you that I did. I did graphic design, press,
Everything.
I did mostly everything.
went
With a lot
through
of help, I had 12 people working in this album. But yeah, that's because I knew I would have a knowledge after it. And
Okay. Okay, Clàudia, many thanks for making it to the show today. Yeah, good luck with the album. Good luck with your degree. I know you're finishing your degree in Barcelona, and Josep, you're preparing to study in the United States.
Yeah.
In Boston,
I hope so.
at Berkeley.
I'm trying. Yeah.
And that's a really great challenge. Anyway, before you go, I'd like to invite you to play a quick language quiz called Rapid Fire English with our regular contributor, Mark Broderick. It will be fun, I promise. Hello, Mark. Welcome back.
Thanks very much. Happy
Good
to be
to
here.
see you.
Yes.
Great. Well, did you know that this is Clàudia's and Josep's first interview in English, and of course,
Ooh.
game quiz in English?
Exciting. You guys must be nervous then, if it's in English.
No.
Nah, don't be. I'm joking, I'm joking. So I was listening before and you mentioned this game that you guys play. No, this is kind of like an ice cream cone thing,
Yeah.
like the Japanese thing.
Right.
So I thought like, well, since it's your first one in English, and obviously we like to help our viewers at home learn some English expressions, today we're going to talk about toys. Okay?
Okay.
Right.
Toys from our childhood.
Okay.
Probably
Your childhood.
Your
more
childhood?
my childhood and my
Okay.
childhood than you guys. You guys
It's gonna
seem
be
just
harder.
slightly younger than us, you know, just not too much, okay? So we have lots of expressions in English with the word toy.
Okay.
Okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some clips of videos of like these classic toys that maybe we would have grown up with and you guys might recognize. I'm going to give you an expression or a meaning,
Okay.
ABC, and you pick the right answer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So it doesn't require a lot of talking.
Easy.
Ah, exactly. Easy peasy. Okay, right.
Lemon squeeze.
So let's check out the first one, okay? If you just have a look at the
Okay.
video over here, please.
Many games require smarts, hand-eye coordination, or timing. Then there are board games like Perfection, where you require all three. As the song
You know this one?
commercial says,
Noah. Back in the Terra del Elbra, you didn't have this one.
Oh, definitely not.
I
Did you have
played with
this?
sticks and rocks.
Sticks and
Wow.
You didn't have this one
That's
either?
your thing, not
No.
mine.
So this was basically they give you like a big, like a box of like shapes, and you
Yeah.
had a timer, and you had to put the shapes inside the
Okay.
proper shapes, so as fast
Doesn't
as you
sound
could.
really hard.
It's not very hard, but it's exciting. It's
Okay.
exciting. So we have an expression in English which means to manipulate or play with somebody's emotions. Huh?
Okay.
You look like somebody that might like to do that, huh? I'm joking. Okay, so we have ABC. A, to toy around with.
Okay.
Okay.
B, to toy up with. C, toy in with.
Never heard of that.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Okay, great.
it's a tricky one. Think about manipulation.
Yeah. I
about-
think
Can you repeat number? Well,
A.
the B.
The A. Oh, sorry. B. Toy up with. A. Toy around with. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
I think it could be any of the three, but I
Go for it. Come on.
I
5
think the
seconds.
first one, A.
Yes, well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
Yeah.
You, of course, I was giving you massive hints.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
have to read between the lines. You have to
Yeah,
read between the
she was
lines.
pretty
To
clear.
toy
Okay.
around with somebody
She was
is
pretty
to
clear.
manipulate them or play with their emotions. Okay. Okay. On to the next one. Have a look here.
Okay.
Obviously, you won't know this one either, but well, that's why we're here.
I know this one.
Of course,
So
know that
this
one.
Accident, and you're on the way to the operating room when you find out that your doctors are actually
Exactly. This is still on the shelves.
Yeah.
Most toy stores you go, you have this game.
It's kind of creepy.
It is quite creepy. It is quite creepy. You're either going to be a surgeon or a psychopath.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
two things is going to happen here. So, no, we have another one, okay? So it says, when we want to refer to someone we believe is mentally stable and connected, okay?
Okay.
Going back to the, so to speak, what would we say? A, play with a train. B, play with a full deck. Or C, play with Monopoly.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me just give you a little hint that B, deck means a deck of cards.
Yeah.
To
We know
play.
that. Yeah.
Okay, you knew this. Okay, I was just trying to
Okay.
help. It's your first
Wait,
one in
no, no.
English.
It used to be a musician.
It's your first
so-
one in English.
No, we wrote a song with that word.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go. See, I knew that one. Okay, so where do you go? Go. Come on. You're not going to win or lose anything.
I'm going with whatever
Whatever he said.
Yeah.
No, just pass the ball. Pass
Can
the
you
ball.
can you just repeat them?
Sure, absolutely. A is play with the train. B, play with a full deck. And C, play with Monopoly.
B is the coolest one.
It is.
I'm going B.
Well done, of course. Somebody mentally stable is playing with a full deck. And if
Okay.
somebody is not
Yeah.
mentally stable or a little bit crazy, we say
Exactly.
not playing with a full deck. All right,
Great.
not
Makes
very
sense.
intelligent. Okay, so on to the last one. Have a quick look.
Slinky.
Slinkies.
Oh, Jimmy Carrey.
You guess what our top spot would be before we
There you
got to
go.
it? Come
Did you
on.
have one of these
Everyone
as a
knows
child?
it's gotta
Yeah, I
be.
did.
Yeah.
I did.
No.
There you go. Exactly. It's kind of freaky, a little bit kind of freaky,
Yeah.
the advertising.
Definitely.
So, a toy for all the ages. Did you have one at home? A Slinky?
No.
No, you didn't have a Slinky? Oh, you haven't lived. You haven't lived. Okay, right. The last one is to have a temper tantrum could be expressed using one of the following expressions.
Okay.
A, throw your toys out of the pram. B, throw your toys at your mother's head.
Whoa.
Or C, throw your toys in the air like you just don't care.
Oh, this sounds so cool.
That sounds awesome, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does.
And also, we said A and then we said B. So,
I'm going. Yeah, we're going
So-
C.
You're gonna go with C?
Yeah.
You're completely wrong. Yes, it's completely wrong. In England, or in the British Isles, because they don't use this expression in the US, is to throw your toys out of the pram like a child having a kind of a fit, a hissy fit, like.
to be fair, I didn't think it was B.
Yeah, we.
But-
Well,
yeah.
throwing your toys at your mother's head, all of us have
Yeah,
done it
it
at
was-
one stage, I'm sure, but it wasn't really the meaning of whether or not we were expressing our frustration. Okay? Well
Okay.
done. Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 or 3.
Congratulations. They did quite well.
66%.
2 or 3.
did,
66%. Well done. You're a mathematician.
Thanks.
That was fun. Thank you for that, Mark. And see
problem.
you next week with
Yep.
another English language quiz. And of course, many thanks to Claudia and Josep for playing with us. And looking forward to hearing your music at the end of the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I won't tell my friends you're back. I won't tell them you got me with a story reply. I wanted to forget every memory, but your light seeped through the blind. I wanted to say why, so I raised the bed. You know these things were all about luck. I never was of those who doesn't try out. Who would have thought that after being cheated in the game, the rose in my chest would beat again? Oh yeah. Who would have thought that after being cheated in the game, the rose in my chest would beat again? The best thing I could ever win would be making